excitement throughout the day, and now the big kick-off is near. It's anyone's guess who'll come out on top in this colossal game, but a thrilling encounter can practically be guaranteed. Well, given the circumstances on the stage of the competition, it's understandable that the nerves are jangling a bit more than usual. Derek Ray with you here on the commentary gantry. We have a great view, and Stuart Robson, I'm delighted to say, is next to me. What a game this ought to be. It's the Netherlands, and they take on Sweden.
Well, let's hope both teams play without fear, because this has the makings of a brilliant game. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Ryan Gravenberch in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Here's the starting 11 for Sweden.
Well, in this system, I'm not sure how they're going to pose a threat going forward. The centre forward will certainly struggle to get any support, and there doesn't seem to be any attacking width.
So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. And given away by the Netherlands. Hop Mainers. On the offensive. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Pressure applied. Trying to open them up. Can he put it away? And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, let's take another look, and wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Daniel Malen. Ryan Gravenberch. And he read it well. Gabriel Gudmundsson. They might be through here. Opportunity again. Oh, he's done it. But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Dejan. Van Dijk with it. Virgil van Dijk. Gakpo. Cope Miners. Good patience.
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
Gravenberg. Gakpo. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Svensson. Now opening things up. Chance for the leveller. And it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Anthony Elanga. Nicely cut out. Frankie de Jong. And finding the flow. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Victor Gyökeres. Now with Gravenberg. Cope Miners. Gravenberg. Gakpo. And it's with Dumfries. Chance to finish. A smart stop here. And fine work from Sweden to win it back. And room now out on the flank. Well, disappointing end to the move. Frankie de Jong. Ryan Gravenberg. And it's with Dumfries. Can they forge ahead? Magnificent defending.
Well, that's why he's so highly rated.
Oh, that's splendid play. Superbly read and executed. Yassine Ayari. And Sweden couldn't keep the ball. And a lot to like about this attack. Oh, what an opportunity. And tried to drive it home, but couldn't do so.
Well, he decided to go for power, but he's got to hit the target there.
Now, what's the keeper playing at? Gravenberg. Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Svensson. The Netherlands get the throw in. Frankie de Jong. This is looking good.
Well, they're certainly passing it with purpose, no doubt about that.
De Jong. Thoughtful play. Outrageously good defending. Can they nudge in front? Oh, a sensational save!
Well, what a piece of goalkeeping that was. He's moved so quickly to make that save. Absolutely brilliant.
Over it comes. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And perhaps they can counter from here. And he's broken free. Still doable. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Virgil van Dijk. Dumfries. And the throw in for the Netherlands. Now a decent position. It's with Koopmeiners. There's the shot. Oh, just when it looked as though he was going to make it a brace.
Yeah, he looks lively, doesn't he? Constantly finding good positions here.
Gravenberg. Now, options are plenty. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Looking for the angle. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Gakpo. On to Gravenberg. Genuine chance. Oh, big moment. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Gudmundsson. Maybe dangerous here. Oh, it's on! Just straying offside. And playing advantage. Donyell Malen. Now with De Jong. Turn Koopmeiners. Oh, chance perhaps. Oh, good work by the keeper. Gudmundsson. Christopher Nordfeldt. Plenty of support here. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Gakpo. Chance here. Fine goalkeeping to push that away.
Well, the stats tell you everything. Times they've controlled possession, they've created some good opportunities going forward, there's been some good attacking play, but when they've had the chances, they've been really poor in front of goal, just not been good enough.
Virgil van Dijk. Cope Miners. Attack looks promising. Ryan Gravenberg. He's showing a real will to win the ball. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Delivered into the area here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. So it is, the first half story has been written. And we're focusing on him for a reason, Stuart. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders.
Well, he's been brilliant today. His skill, his movement, his goals, what a good performance. And he's not finished just yet.
So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. And the ball back with Sweden here. Johansson. Now with Gyökeres. It's a neat move. Oh, big chance. Well, hit on the volley. Terrific strike.
Well, it's a very difficult technique, but I actually think he should be scoring there.
Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. And a throw in. De Jong. Good work from Sweden to win back possession. Karlström. Gravenberg. And it's with Dumfries. Ryan Gravenberg. Moving it forward. Gravenberg. Well, gliding through. Wasn't going to let that one get through. That's really good controlled defending. Ready to break, perhaps? He's broken free. And it's got to be. Really close, sweeping attacking play.
Well, they just couldn't finish off what would have been a great goal on the counter-attack.
De Jong. On to Gravenberg. Dumfries. And it's with Dumfries. An effective challenge. Good looking run. From one side of the pitch to the other. Over the touchline for what will be a Sweden throw. Yasin Ayari. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. De Jong. And super tackle, and they've won possession. He's in with a chance. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target from there.
Ryan Gravenberg. So half an hour remaining. Depay. Ryan Gravenberg. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw in now. Deflected out for a throw-in. And cutting in from the flank. Depay. Nicely timed tackle. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, he might be through here. Illegally stopping the attack. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Anthony Elanga. Smart defending. Depay. Now with Reinders. And defensive play to be applauded.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Wasteful there from the Netherlands. Chance to do damage. Victor Gyökeres. Showing good defensive judgment. Depay. Ryan Gravenberg. Thoughtful play. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Can they profit from this? Delivered into the area here. Well, it was a promising looking counter-attack, but no end product.
Yeah, just that final shot that wasn't quite good enough.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. De Jong. Now with Gravenberg. Dumfries. On to Gravenberg. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Can he find the net? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Dejan. Now with Gravenberg. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And support available. An incredible block. Well, no let up, plenty of pressure. Gyökeres. Reinders. Frankie de Jong. Well, relying on their passing game in a bid to get themselves back into it.
Well, they need to turn this possession into chances.
Perfect challenge. Gyökeres. And intercepted it. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. And so a booking it'll be.
Yeah, fair enough. That was reckless.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. A long way out. Well, the keeper had to think about it for a moment, but too high. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Martin de Roon. Now with Reinders. Oh, nice ball over the top. Wasn't really under any pressure, but a goal kick it is here. High pressing and good high pressing. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Gakpo. Superb defence. Could reduce the deficit. Oh dear. That moment might come back to haunt them. A bad miss.
You sense that had to go in if they're to turn this around. They simply haven't been at the races today.
Victor Gyökeres. And good anticipation. Dumfries. Now with Gyökeres. Given away again. Martin de Roon. Now with Dejan. Can they make something of this now? That's a good-looking ball. Gyökeres. And there's the feed into the box. Well, that is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
And he has options available. Opportunity! Oh, a powerful effort, close. And a substitution in the offing. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Ake. And the referee blows for full time, and Sweden have done it. They've won this match, and their fans are thoroughly delighted.
It was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.